Congratulations on the Tour of Britain. There were more than one ride, one stage where you actually made your mark. Did you come out of that with a lot of confidence?
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, it was obviously my best result. I achieved far more than I expected in the race, and yeah, I have a lot of confidence in myself going forward for the rest of the season.
And that first stage, it was the first stage, wasn't it, when you were 10th and you held off a peloton?
Yep.
Do you look back and think, it's almost disbelief?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, literally and metaphorically looking back and seeing Lorena Weaver's, sprinting towards me with 150 metres to go, I won't forget that. That was pretty memorable. But yeah, metaphorically, I was kind of looking back, thinking, it was the right place to go. But I'm still surprised that I managed to hold it off.
And you made a lot of attacks, if you like, out of the peloton. Doing that in a World Tour race, how was it for you?
Yeah, so I mean, the first stage, it was I was going for it. I really wanted the result. It seemed like the best opportunity for a top 10 in a World Tour race, and I knew where to go. And it was very tactical. The second one was more, to be represented in the breakaway. It was a day where the break was going to go, so just wanted to make sure the team was on the telly and spoken about, and just getting a bit of exposure really.
And overall, how was the Tour of Britain itself? Because it must have been way different. Roads closed, star name. You got the world champion next year.
Yeah, yeah, it was phenomenal. It was so well organised, amazing. There was so much sport inside the roads. It was really, really special.
Yeah. What are your goals now that you've done that? Because I mean, it's almost like I'll have a break now.
Yeah. Got a few more things on the calendar for my mid-season break. Obviously, nationals next week. I'm doing all three: time trial, crit, and road race. And then lucky enough to be going off to the Tour of Portugal at the start of July. And then we'll back it off a little bit, but I'll still get stuck into all the crits and through July.
And what's it like coming to a National B for a World Tour?
Oh, I love National Bs. It's completely different, isn't it? It's a totally different experience, but it's we as a team, we're a British team, and we think it's important to support these sorts of events. Numbers are dwindling a little bit at Nat Bs at the moment, so where we can and where it fits into our international calendar, we'll sort of support them.
And when I highlight to everyone that 10th place and still holding on, you mentioned you did know you put your arm up, celebrating like that. How was that? I mean, what was going through your mind when you knew the peloton was only seconds behind you?
Yeah. I mean, I had the radio on in my ear, so I knew how far ahead I was, and I knew it was going to be tight. So I went into the last kilometre with probably 15 seconds, and when you see them on the telly, they can close gaps like that almost instantly. I was from about 200 metres to go, I knew I had it, and I just sort of waved my arm a little bit because I was really happy. It was really cool.
Would you say that's one of the highlights, or the highlight of your Tour of Britain?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, of course it was the highlight. I mean, it was home roads and family was out, my birthday, so
And the crowd, they reacted.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I could hear, the crowds at the finish were good, and then could even hear the commentators talking about, giving my name and stuff. So it was really good.
So different seeing a crowd like that and seeing what you're going to get today and what you had at the Pigs 2 day and other National Bs. It's just quite amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. It's good, but it's nice that we've got this pathway in the UK.
And just a quick word on today, the time trial we've just seen.
Yeah.
How was that for you? Because it looked like a rolling...
Yeah. It was windy, it was tough. It was a tough time trial, tough course, tough one to pace. Tammy got the win, so that was good. It was a hard one to pace. I think, I'm not sure where I placed, but I was quite happy with my time. On fatigued legs, but I'm always going to give my all.
When it comes to the Tour of Britain, well done on your own personal performance, but also... but for giving the team a whole lot of publicity as well, because I saw your story on some of the biggest websites.
Yeah. It was really great. It was a great race for the team actually. We had the girls all got really far along. Alice got 15th on the stage. I came 10th. They managed to do a great lead out on the Warrington stage. They were going head to head against SD Works, the sprinter girls, and Tiff and Queever got great results.
You've raised your star level.
Yeah.
Well done.